Okay, I'd like to welcome everybody who is here today. Today, our conversation is around key strategies to building your business sustainably. And this is becoming important because the way businesses are built around the world is changing. The trends are changing, and it'll be very good for us to all learn, about something exciting that is happening with the trends in business building. And this can be something we can apply to our businesses as well. I'm going to be just showing my face for a little while. I will disable the camera after a while so that we can, have this light and focus on the slides. I will ask a few questions once in a while as we progress. Precious E, you're welcome as well. So today, we're going to be using green community as a case study. And today, we're going to be talking about key strategies for building your business sustainably. If you are here and you want to build your business sustainably, you want to build a business that earns more and more and more with time, you want it to grow through the various phases and grow all the way to earning millions and millions upon millions on a monthly basis, please type in that chat box 1, type the number 1. Okay, you want this to grow and you want to earn increasingly and growing, type 1. Okay, thank you very much. I know that you're there. I will disable the camera and then we'll go through the slides together. Now, this is a definition of someone did in a book that they wrote. The book is titled The Heart of Business. And it says the heart of business is the idea of pursuing a noble purpose, putting people at the center, creating the environment where you can release that human magic, embrace all stakeholders, and treat profit as an outcome. Now, I'm sure that if I ask many of us here in this room today, what's the goal of business? Many of us will say that the bottom line is profit. But business is changing. And one of the key elements that is changing about business is that the heart of business, people are discovering that the heart of business is not really about profit. Okay, that the heart of business is not really about the profit you make. The heart of business is about, having a noble cause, putting people at the center, creating an environment where you can release the human magic, embracing all stakeholders, and then letting money become an outcome. Now, this is the heart of business. And if we're all going to do our business correctly, this is going to start from Great Mondays and helping lives, and everybody else who is building their businesses, their distribution, their brand ambassadorship, everybody who is building their business, anchoring on this platform, needs to realize that the heart of business has to do with, pursuing a noble cause, putting people at the center, ensuring that there's a release of human magic based on creating an environment where we can connect, embrace all stakeholders, and ensuring that profit is a byproduct. Now, so people at the center, a noble cause, people at the center. Now, I'd like us to type in that chat box, which of these phrases stand out for you? Which of these phrases is standing out for you? Which of these phrases can you look at and say, wow, this is something I would like, to begin to think about? I can see that Emma has already put here, the heart of business is having a noble cause with people at the center. Okay, which of these phrases connects with you? Okay, which one connects with you specially? So it says pursuing a noble cause, putting people at the center, creating the environment where you can release the human magic, embrace all stakeholders, and treat profit as an outcome. Okay, Bartholomew says putting people at the center. Okay, that's beautiful. Anybody else? What stands out for you in this phrase on what exactly is the heart of business? Now, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of things, is shifting in business, and people are getting to realize more and more that there's a human dimension to business. And that humanity of business is realizing that business is about people. Business is all about people. I think the key word here is people at the center, and then, of course, a noble cause, a noble purpose. And here I want to say to you today, if no matter how fantastic the product we're selling is, no matter how exciting our service, no matter how beautiful our product, if there are no people there, there is no business. Okay, if there are no people there, there is no business. People are at the center. And for as many as have gathered here today, okay, this business is about you. You are a crucial asset of this business. And for you as well, your customers are a crucial part of the business. If you can no longer serve your customers, if your customers are no longer at the center, then business will collapse, because the ticking heart that the business has is people at the very center of it, a noble cause to pursue, an environment that creates human magic, and all stakeholders embraced. Today, business is not only about one owner or one shareholder or one stock owner, one investor, Business today has many levels, has many stakeholders. And guess what? We are only really able to enjoy ourselves and drive awesome business when we are putting people at the center and when we have a noble purpose and when we create an environment that creates magic. So today, we're going to be talking about this point. How can we translate this into how we do our business? So the first part is the company as a human organization. Okay, this philosophy requires rethinking the whole way work works. Our beliefs that the company is a human organization made of individuals working together in pursuit of a common goal. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for as many of us as on the call today, we are all here. We have a common purpose. Okay, we are all here. We have a common purpose. And I'd like to hazard a guest today and say, what will you say is our noble cause? I know that we say, we want to inspire, connect, and empower people. It sounds very exciting, but I think today, if we really want to put people at the center and connect it to our last mile customer, we need to be able to reframe or rephrase what exactly is our noble purpose. What exactly is it about people that we want to do? What exactly do we want to achieve with people? So the first starting place in all of this is identifying our noble cause, finding that noble purpose that we are built around, pursuing a noble cause, or what you call a noble purpose. And that question we ask ourselves is, what human needs are we trying to address in the world? Okay. And I'd like somebody to help me here today. Everything we're doing connects with the reader brand. Everything we're doing has to do with getting reader into people's hands. And then, of course, there are systems to ensure that people can earn while doing it. What exactly are the human needs that we're trying to address? Please help me, somebody. Type in that chat box the human needs, and I'll amplify my voice, the human needs that you think we're trying to address in the world. Okay, what human needs are you trying to address with your business? This business you're driving, this is your Grey Money distributorship, this is your Helping Lives ambassadorhood. What exactly is the cost? What is the need? Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Mojua says health and wealth. Okay, MI says health. Okay, Funke Jesubimi says good health and wealth creation. Lovely. Okay, and then he asks a further question. He says, what are you uniquely good at? Okay, in communicating this value, in solving these challenges, what are we uniquely good at? What are we good at doing? What are we uniquely, what sets us apart from all the others? Anybody? What sets us apart? Okay, so I'd like somebody to answer the question of what are we uniquely good at? And that's not only for the company to answer, you can answer that for yourself as well. To say, in this your process of getting health and wealth into people's hands, what are you uniquely good at? What are you passionate about? Okay, and how are you going to make money? Okay, MI says people development. We are uniquely good at people development. Okay, someone says, I'm uniquely good at pushing sales. Okay, what exactly are we uniquely good about? And what are we passionate about? And how are you going to make money? Okay, how are you going to make money? Now, these are fundamental questions that you need to be able to answer. Someone says teaching systems. Lovely. Okay, now when you are able to teach this, someone says make people healthy. Okay, good. So when you're able to identify the needs you're trying to solve, you're able to identify what you're uniquely good at, you're able to see what you're passionate about, okay, and how you're going to make money, then it's clear to you the noble cause you're driving. Okay, but the majority says to see people happy. Okay, beautiful. I'll give you an idea of my own stab at this. Okay, so when I analyzed it, we discovered similar things as well. I said we are good in wellness and wealth. These are the needs we're trying to meet. We're trying to meet people's wellness needs. We're trying to make sure that they're empowered while doing that as well. At the same time, we're very good at training. We're good at marketing. We're good at making herbal solutions. And we're good at networking, connecting with friends and connecting with people. What are we passionate about? We're passionate about training people. We're passionate about empowering people. We're passionate about education. We're passionate about these things, okay? And how are we going to make money? We're going to make money from referrals to grow sales. As the number of bottles, as the number of products that goes out and reaches out to the world increases, guess what happens? This is how we make money. So I try to fashion that into a simple statement to say, what will, if there was a reader community, okay, and if we harmonize everything together into like a reader community, what will be that we're helping people do? So I said to help people enjoy more freedom as they grow older. Okay, so help people enjoy more freedom as they grow older. And what do we really mean by more freedom? Okay, what do we mean by more freedom? What we mean by more freedom, okay, is that they have freedom in their health. Okay, they have freedom in their health. They have freedom in their finances. So people, have freedom that they are enjoying in their finances, meaning they can build capacity in their old age to ensure that they are earning. Okay. People also enjoy freedom in their health. So as people grow older, normally different things happen to make people, begin to have different kinds of ailments they are trying to take care of. This allows people to be able to, to live healthier, to live freer. So basically give people freedom. Okay. Somebody calls it empowering people, connecting people, inspiring people. But if you look at it, if we sum it all together, we see that what we're really doing is also ensuring that people, we're also ensuring that people can really, really, really enjoy freedom. We want people to be able to enjoy this freedom that allows them, to be able to, to be free in their health, to be free in their finances. This is what essentially we're doing. Now, the idea also is putting people at the center, create an environment where we can release the human magic and embrace all stakeholders and treat profit as an outcome. Putting people at the center. Now, people at the center here means we are concerned about their health. Okay. And these are the key elements to pay attention to. If people are going to be at the center of what we're driving, we're looking at the needs we're trying to meet for people's behalf, and we realize that with oxidative stress, age comes with a decline in health. So people are likely going to be able to see less, move less, eat less. There are a lot of things that will happen less because of oxidative stress. We also know that with aging, working to earn has an expiry date. We can't all be actively at work and fully engaged all through our lives. A time comes when our energy and our, begins to decline. And whether we are retired or we retire, there's a time when we can no longer continue. Aging will work with an expiry date. So how can we help people to be healthy and free financially? This is how we put people at the center. And if these thoughts are not the things that get you excited, if they don't drive you, then you have a problem building sustainably. Because it's only when you have found these fundamentals and position them well that you are able to build sustainably. So I want to ask you here in this place today, who here is excited at the thought of helping people live healthy? Who here is excited at the thought of helping people ensure that as they grow older, they do not need to be dependent to sustain their finances? They're actually creating something that is financing them, and they also have the opportunity of leaving an inheritance for their children's children. If you are excited about these thoughts, you can put there at the comments, excited, so that we know that you get this, and this is something that is driving you as well. Okay, good, awesome. And then it says to create an environment where you can release the human magic. Okay, and what exactly is the human magic? This is basically saying one person typically can chase and achieve 1,000. But when two people come together, they shouldn't achieve 1,000, 2,000. They should now achieve 10,000. There's a human magic in collaboration. There's a human magic in synergy. When two people that are dissimilar come together and connect, they are able to create an explosion. Remember, we've said our mission is to inspire, to connect, and to empower people to live their dreams. We are all about helping people become free. We are all about expanding people's freedom. Now, if we're doing that, it means we need to create an environment where people can release that human magic. And how will that magic ever be released? Okay, there are questions that we all need to be able to answer. It's when we're able to answer those questions very well, and then we interrelate together, you see it's all about connecting. Okay, and this connecting environment will say, what drives you? Okay, what drives you? And I like us to, not just talk about this particular page. I would like to engage one or two people on this topic. Okay, so anybody here today would like to share with us for 1 minute what drives you, what gets you excited? Why are you doing this business? Why are you involved in this? Why have you not quit? Why have you not given up? What exactly is fueling you, to keep on going on? Okay, what drives you? So that's question one. I'd like someone to answer that question. What drives you? I'd like another person to answer the question. Tell me about a friend of yours that has inspired you, and what about them inspired you? Do you have a friend that inspires you? What about them inspires you? And question number three, what type of leader will you want to be, and how will you want to be remembered? So when you stop doing this business many years from now, how will you like your team members to remember you? What kind of leader will you like to be, and how will you want to be remembered? These are three Very interesting questions. If you can answer these questions, you will find the things you will need to know to create a very, very highly connected environment, to be able to help other people, challenge them, because you sort out your own internal questions. You're able to help people on the outside as well. So today, I'd like somebody to join me. If you would like to share, I would like to hear your voice, okay? So that you could, we can talk about this. I'd like to hear one more voice, not mine. If you're here today and you'd like to speak, you can raise up your hand, or you can put in the comments, I'd like to speak, and I will unmute you so that you can share. Okay. Someone says the possibilities, MI says the possibilities of how many people's lives can be changed who drive this business with me. Okay, that drives you. The fact that not only are you going to be successful, but there are people whose lives can be changed by joining you in driving this together. Okay, you can provide a cover for them. Is there anybody here today who would like to share? Do not be shy. If you would like to share, one or two people will be fine. What drives you? And I'm sure you need to think about it. But what drives you? Okay, what drives you? What makes you excited? What keeps you pushing on? Why have you not quit? What kind, is it the testimonies that's exciting you? What exactly is keeping you excited? Okay, good. I have Bartholomew Toro. Bartholomew Toro, please go ahead and unmute and share with us what drives you, which friend inspires you, and what will you like to remember for? Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Good evening, sir. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
All right. Basically, when I was growing up, I wanted to become a medical doctor. Awesome. But at the end of the day, I was not able to make it. I ended up being a food and nutritionist. So, and I used to ask questions. I ate whenever I see people being unhappy, especially when they are down health-wise. And I used to ask questions, if there are no foods we can give to people, rather than maybe drugs all the time. So fortunately, I think December, I'll be 2 years that I got in contact with Reader supplements. I used it. I saw that it was a natural product that people can use, which can also help to curb some of the problems being experienced by the orthodox vaccine. So I became so happy about it. Oh, wow, I did food. Food is okay, people eat, but basically I now have other things I can use to help people out. And whenever I hear people share their testimonies concerning the products I gave to them, I feel happy, because I know when they are healthy, when they are happy, I too will be happy. And by being happy, it will affect other people positively. Like on last week, I had in contact with a woman that is the secretary to the state government office. So we got to the woman, keep talking about the whatever. She said she was not interested, but she picked a bottle. At the point when we went there again, she was telling the testimony to other people that she felt this, she felt that. Even yesterday, she told me that she used to have numbness, that ever since she has started using the product, less than a week now, that she's not experiencing it again. So I now said, Ma, can you do the business with us? They said, well, let me still enjoy the product first. So I felt so happy, and this product has really helped me to enter the places that I normally, maybe I wouldn't have had the opportunity to enter, because whenever I get in there, I have something valuable to tell the people. And at the end of the day, when we're able to talk to one or two that really get convinced or maybe believed in the product and decide to give it a trial, we go back there, it's lots of testimonies, and I'm so happy that I'm part of the people that has make people to be happy, because when people are happy, I think the world will be a better place. And one person that has really impacted me, kind of, I would say, is my upline, Olubusola. She will share her stories. At a point, she was my neighbor before I relocated back, and I want to believe that it was maybe because of the Reader, whatever, that God connected me with her. We spent basically a year and some few months together. She has really impacted me. Sometimes she will call, she will do everything. She will tell me her stories just to see that I keep going. And sometimes whenever I'm down due to my human nature, whatever, she will always be there. Sometimes to chat me up, to call me, to talk to me, tell me the reason why I must push further. I think what's the next one? So sorry, your next question, the last question.
How will you want to be remembered? What kind of leader do you want to be?
Yeah. Like I said, I want people to see me. I want people to be happy, and I want to make people financially free. I don't want people to depend on me, but wherever my name is mentioned, I just want people to be happy. Oh, this person was who imparted us. Like before I resigned, I was a teacher. And sometimes by the time I talk to those students, I still advise them. Some of them still chat me up. I believe that ever I've resigned and some of them have passed through the school, they still get back to me. Some will still even call you for an advice. I believe I want people around me to be happy, and wherever my name is mentioned or wherever my children will get to, at least it should be a better testimony that their paths crossed with me. So that is what I'll be remembered for, sir.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Bartholomew. A thorough edit. That was very, very, exciting and energizing. Okay. And I'm sure many of us have, very, very, very exciting things that drive us. It's important that everybody's able to answer these questions, personally on their own. I think this is beautiful. She says she's driven by being able to help people, see them happy, the testimonies they're able to share, the places she's able to enter. She's inspired by somebody in this business who has taken responsibility for her to support her. And she also wants to be remembered as the kind of person that inspires other people and helps them as well. Thank you very much, Bartholomew. Itoro Edet, that was beautiful. Ucheya Ihoma is saying something here. She says, what is keeping me doing this business is that on a daily basis, I touch the lives of children and adults. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure all of us have one thing or the other. It's important to identify what is driving us, because what is driving us, if we put it in perspective and we analyze what kind of friend do we want to be, what kind of leader do we want to be, it will help us connect better with our business and be able to see how we can be more impactful. Thank you for that, Bartholomew. If anybody else wants to speak later, we will have opportunities. Now, so apart from all of this, we also want to be able to embrace all stakeholders. And who are the stakeholders in this business today? From a company point of view, we have customers. All of us have customers. We have brand ambassadors. The brand ambassadors have customers. We have distributors. Distributors have brand ambassadors in their teams. And we have partners. Partners have everything. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't know which stakeholder you are. I'd like us to be very quickly to this today. I'd like you to type in that comment box. Which one are you? Are you a customer? Are you a brand ambassador? Are you a distributor? Or are you a partner? And of course, if you're a brand ambassador, you're a customer. If you're a distributor, you're a brand ambassador and a customer. If you're a partner, you are everything. And what I would like people to be able to do here is to be everything. Somebody says, what keeps me going is I've come too far to turn around. Testimonies I've seen and I've heard of also. Okay? That when sometimes we have gone far, we have done a few things, we ask ourselves, what is there again to lose? Like I have many partners in the room today. Now, the goal of this company is to have thousands of partners. So if you're here today and you're not yet a partner, okay, you may need to reach out. And I'm going to give a special opportunity to everybody in this meeting. Everybody in this meeting who is not a partner, who wants to be a partner, can get helped to become a partner. Okay, so if you're in this meeting today and you're listening and you're participating, I've seen your participation since the beginning. If you have not participated, you better start participating now. For those who are here and are participating, you have the opportunity of support to become a partner, because we want to raise thousands of partners. If you can have 1,000 partners with 30 in every state in Nigeria, that will be amazing. Okay, so this is a business of stakeholders, and there are different levels of stakeholders. Now, there are a few things I would like everybody in this meeting to take advantage of. Okay, take advantage of opportunity to work in teams. Somebody shared that the inspirational leader that they have or friend that they have is their upline. There are plenty of opportunities to work with teams. There are retreats and online events that you can participate in. There are Zoom meetings and Zoom trainings like this one we're doing now. And I just put something here for a 3-way call. And I want to basically share with every leader that you can go to Calendly. Look at that website. You can go to calendly.com and create an opportunity for your team members to book you. Okay. If you go to the page that I shared here, you will see my own page. In my own page, I have opened 10 days where people can book me for 3-way calls. And those 3-way calls will happen in 15 minutes. And in those 15 minutes, I will talk to your team members. I will talk together with you and them, and I will help you close the transactions. And I'm keeping mine open as a way to teach leaders how this will work. Okay, so I'm open every day for as many as 4 meetings per day over the next 10 days. So I'll be helping to do 40 meetings. You can book me as many times as you want, but make sure that you're booking me when you have confirmation that the person you want to speak with at that time will be available. This conversation will just be done as a WhatsApp call, a three-way WhatsApp call to help you close. You can have a few chats and then do a call to ensure that you can close. If you're a sub-trade partner, you are a partner. If you're a partner, you're a partner. Every form of partner is partner, either sub or full, you are a partner. Okay, so please leverage these opportunities. These opportunities are available for you to leverage to ensure that you can grow your business. Now, today, without much ado, as I close, I want to share about the 3 opportunities that we have in this business, but I want to give you a little bit of a brain tease to begin to see why it's important for us to do what we're doing. Okay, I want you to see why it's important to do what we're doing. I'm going to race over the next few slides over the course of the next few minutes, but I'd like you to pay attention because this is why we need to build this. Now, how many of you can make sense of what you can see on the screen? This is in the 1900s. In the 1900s, about 1,000 Europeans came to Nigeria, okay, and they were able to export over 1 million Nigerians. It was, you know, basically capture Nigerians, capture Africans, colonize them, and export them as slave trade. They were not many, but they were able to exert their control and influence over plenty of Nigerians. That was what happened in the 1900s. Okay, now guess what? Today, we are no longer in the 1900s. We are in the 2020s. And we now also have political rulers who are more than 1,200. And we have multiples of millions of Nigerians also currently in the population. And guess what? We have impoverished, people are being ruled, and there's brain drain. People are escaping from Nigeria as well. It's not different from slave trade much. Maybe, of course, it's better because people are the ones making their choices themselves. But we still have millions of Nigerians in that space, and things are not looking very good. Now, if you look at the world agenda, the world agenda is very defined. The Western world, the Europe and Americas, want to be the architects that design the things that they need and the things that they want. They set the visions, and that vision leads Asia to manufacture and produce, and that leads Africa to be the site of raw materials. This is what it has always been. So Africa ships out raw materials to Asia and to Europe, and everybody else makes and consumes, and Africa is still a consumer as well. Now, if you look at how that structure works, essentially, you have the people who are the visionaries. Okay, they're the visionaries. They buy the raw materials at X value, they produce the products, and then they sell it back to the consumers at 10X the value. And then the manufacturers also buy the products at X, add a 2.5% value, 2.5X value to it, send it to America, you know, for branding, or make it a map of America, and then sell back to Africa at 10X. If you look at this graph and these tables, Africa is on the losing side. How will this ever change? This will change when we begin to refine our raw materials, where we begin to use our brain to create solutions, where we begin to manage the way product flows across the chain, where we're able to put our resources into a system, and where we're able to add brand value to what we do. This is how we can deliver ourselves from the world agenda and have an entrepreneurial agenda. Africa is ready to change when Africa begins to produce. And that's why RIDA is something that is deliberately being made from Nigeria to the world, because it's one of the opportunities that we have to begin to create value and gradually emancipate ourselves from mental slavery. Ladies and gentlemen, you are part of a huge course. This course not only gives people access to health and wellness, it empowers a lot more people to take control of their finances and control of their destinies as they grow. Now, there are 3 opportunities in this space that we're driving. There's helping lives, there's the Great Mondays, and there's an opportunity to be a partner. Now, if you're a partner, you're already functioning in Helping Lives and Great Mondays. If you're in Helping Lives, you are the lowest level of play. If you're in the Great Mondays, you are the second highest level of play. If you're a trade partner, then you can enjoy the opportunity of being a stockist and all the other things you can enjoy. But these are 3 key areas for you to enjoy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, they are all one. There's one thing they have in common. We're pushing a brand called RIDA. Okay, and why is RIDA so phenomenal? RIDA is phenomenal because RIDA supports your inner doctor, helps your inner doctor to develop capacity, gives your inner doctor the tools to be able to combat disease on their own, giving you your own internal strength. The natural hazards hold as humanity. They provide necessary immunity. They support you to be able to clear out the mess of oxidative stress in your body. In case you don't know what oxidative stress is, everything we do is causing oxidative stress. Everything. And oxidative stress is a phenomenon that happens and weakens you, makes you age, makes you lose certain vital capabilities within your tissues, your cells, your organs, and your systems as you grow. And the multiplicity of ailments that can arise from oxidative stress, based on research, are many. So depending on the organs, depending on the cells, it operates at cellular level. So depending on the cells, cells make up tissues, tissues make up organs, organs make up systems. Depending on the places affected, it can lead to a number of things: high blood pressure, diabetes, asthma, weakening of your eyes, skin aging, restenosis, atherosclerosis, endothelial dysfunction, hypertension, chronic inflammation, autoimmune disorders, etc. Ladies and gentlemen, RIDA has been proven, preclinical trials and clinical trials, to be actively mopping up oxidative stress and repairing earlier damage done. Is a very strong antioxidant, and the testimonies we have heard are amazing. Now, the lowest level you can play is to be a brand ambassador, and that is at Helping Lives. The second level you can play is to be a distributor, and that's at Green Mondays. And the highest level you can play is to be a partner, where you are driving both as an ambassador and as a Green Monday member. Now, if you are here today and you are not yet on board, I want to encourage you to be on board. Do we have any guests here today? Is there anybody here today? You are a guest. Somebody invited you to come and hear this. You're a guest. Please put in the chat box and say, I am a guest. And if there's no guest around, then I'll take this very quickly and just show you a quick picture of what is possible. The lowest level is the level of brand ambassador. And the company says you can come on board with as little as 5,000 and get 2 bottles, or you can come on board with 15,000 and get 6 bottles. I get 1 slot for the first or 3 slots in the loyalty plan. Now, this slots I getting in the loyalty plan allows you to earn value of 2 million over and over. Okay, Nosa is the guest. Nosa, you're welcome. I hope you're hearing me and listening. This is something you want to participate in, because this will grossly, grow your income next year. I don't know what you're doing as a full-time gig, but this is something you can do by the side that will not only help you become helpful to other people as a brand ambassador for this product, but it also will give you access to extra income as well, because when you move from level to level, you can earn. Okay, you can earn and earn and earn. So if you come on board with this with 5,000, you get 2 bottles. That's the price the bottle has always been sold for. Or you can come with 15,000 naira, and that's 6 bottles and 3 slots. The more the entries you have, the more the 2 million naira value you can earn. My recommendation is go with the 3-pack, because 5 million and 15 million are not far, 5,000 and 15,000 are not far apart, but the rewards of 2 million and 6 million over and over again are a bit far apart. So I'd encourage you to go for the highest stake. But if all you have is 5,000, that's fine as well. Now, how exactly does this work? The loyalty plan has 4 levels. There's a feeder and 4 levels. And in the feeder, you can earn instant reward for everybody you bring in. And in level 1 to level 2, you earn 10,000. Level 2 to level 3, you earn 35,000. Level 3 to level 4, you earn 100,000. And level 4 out, you get 2 million naira value. And the beauty of this, okay, the beauty of this is that you can, essentially have as many stores as you want to have. You can market this as many first as you want. Okay, but the beautiful thing here is you can earn good income all the way through. If you're somebody who is driving this and don't have major sources of income, then you can drive the 5,000 naira pack or 50,000 naira pack and earn as you go. So as you're bringing people on board, you're earning, and that sustains you to make calls, to push. And then, of course, your goal is to leave level 4. Now, this is something you can do in a matter of weeks. The plan here allows you to do this in less than 12 weeks. Okay, but of course, that's going to be based on you, your vision, and your willingness to drive. If you are driving as part-time, just set the goal for yourself and drive. Okay, so that's it with Helping Lives. If you're there and you're not in Helping Lives already, it's very simple. Just spend 5,000 or 15,000 naira and start the journey. And guess what? You have the bottles, you can use them. The products are amazing. We've had, over 100 babies from infertility issues. We have, prostate issues in their scores. We have issues on high blood pressure, people managing high blood pressure, diabetes. We even have Parkinson's. It's been an amazing product. So this is a product that you need to get into every family, into every home. And the best way to do it is get them on board and plug them into the loyal system as well, because they get to earn extra for using the product and sharing with their friends. Now, if you're already helping lives, Green Monday is another place you want to be. As a Green Mondays person, you are a distributor, not only of the betas, you have access to all the other products as well. And here you can buy a carton, you can buy 2 cartons, 3 cartons. The more the cartons you buy, the cheaper the product becomes. And you can have access to all of those key milestones by coming on board. Now, as a Green Mondays person, the income potentials are in the billions, not millions, billions. So helping lives is to help people who are not buoyant enough to go the full hog. But guess what? The lowest value here is 40,000. If you add that together with helping lives with 55,000 naira, you can have access to both, and then you can start your journey as well. Now, of course, there's 2 billion, there's 11 billion, and of course, there's 94 billion potential, depending on the ranks that you are racking up. As your people are upgrading to VIP, the income potentials are extremely, extremely exciting. Okay. And if you've done that, the next thing you want to look at is how to be a partner. So if you're here, you're already in Green Mondays, you're helping lives, the next thing you want to do is become a partner. Because as a partner, you become a center in the city, and every city can have a maximum of 30 centers. Every state can have a maximum of 30 centers. You become a center and a place where people can pick up products. You get the products delivered to you for free. Logistics is free to get to your nearest bus stop. You get to enjoy all of this value. You can release products based on email pickups, or you can grow your local team where you are. Okay. And the idea is with this, there's an opportunity to earn passive income from the fact that you put down collateral as well. So the collateral that you put down, which is 160,000 naira or more, earns 1% to 5% on a monthly basis, depending on if you want cash or products. The monies that you turn over earn between 1 to 15%, depending on if you want products or value, and depending on the volume that you turn over. And then you enjoy a 50% credit above your collateral, meaning if your collateral is 160,000, you can get products worth 240,000 naira. Now, and the products you can pick up as, once you pay your collateral, the products that will make available to you are also listed. They are more value than what you paid for. And then people can pay to you. You can also pay to yourself and pick up. And guess what? You can grow your business from a 160,000 naira capital business into a 28 million naira capital business in less than 5 years of building very slowly and very gradually, of only putting money back into the system that you have earned from driving the business. No external funds, just growing your funds, growing your business, and growing it gradually exposes you to one of the biggest opportunities available in the market: compound interest. The fact that the value you have can compound and compound. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are here and you're already a distributor, my charge to you today is step up. Whatever level you are in, there's a level higher. So if you're here today and you are a brand ambassador in helping lives in level 1, level 2, level 3, step up. There's a promotion going on. If you move to level 2, move to level 3, or move to level 4, there's a bag of rice awaiting you. Now, if you are already in Green Monday, I'd like to encourage you, move up as well, become a stockist, become an active stockist, become a star stockist. There's value waiting for you there as well. And then, of course, if you can be a partner, this shows you the potential of what it means to be a partner. If you're here already and you're not a partner yet, and you want to be, okay, begin to make up your mind. 160,000 naira is not a lot of money for the potentials that he has. If you don't have the money, there are people who are willing to support your location pending when you have the money. So if you're here and you are interested in being a partner and you need support, you can type in the chat box, interested, need support. If you're here, you do not need support, you're just interested, you can support yourself, just type interested. And if you are here, so it's one of those two things. I'm here and I'm interested, I don't need support, or I'm here, I'm interested and I need support. Type it there in that chat box. Let's cite you and know that, over the course of the next few days, we're looking forward to people that are going to support to achieve the highest they can in this business. Ladies and gentlemen, there are reasons to build, okay? It is an opportunity for us to turn the tides on Africa. It's an opportunity for us to be able to help people at their points of need, to support them and assist them in their health, allow them to be free, not only health-wise, but financially. Okay, this is our opportunity. And if you're very clear about what is driving you, you're very clear about the future that is, that is ahead of you, this is something we need to do passionately and do well. Okay, Bartholomew Toro, I cite you, I read you, I hear you. I will connect later to see what's possible. For everybody else in this meeting, that's it all for me very quickly today. If there are any questions, please shoot your shot. Otherwise, till I come away again your way, hopefully sometime this month or next. My name is Adeolu Akemi. I'm excited to be sharing with us this evening.